Hey everybody. Oh, now I finally get to see what I look like on the screen. So here we go. Again, I'm just using the YouTube Live instead of StreamYard. So yeah, just dropping in 30 minutes this time instead of 15. So hopefully we'll have some fun conversations. This is Margaret. This is BookTube / AuthorTube. And I just thought I'd check in because it's been a couple days. It's been a week. And I moved yet again from my sister's house to my parents' house. It's like real good benefit to travel light in my holiday plans. Cat's back in my room. We're happy about that. And yeah, just thought I'd talk. How's your holiday been? How's the travel going? How's the exposure going? And did anyone else make it to Barnes and Noble? That's my big. Hey, Mr. Blandis. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Oh, I can't pop stuff up on the screen. I can pin message. Oh, I've never done this before. I'm in the chat. I'm discovering. I'm in the chat looking at the possibilities. Well, there we go. Yeah. So, happy holidays. I am awash in books at the moment. That is what I can say. Also laundry, also all those things. I had both of my siblings here. One went off to Japan this morning, which is sad to think about how they disappear so quickly. Like, you just saw them last night, and then now they're thousands of miles away in the air. So that's sad. But the other sibling left yesterday, and they're back in Texas, so they're closer. But yeah, it's weird. It's like all the people around doing all the things, managing all the errands. We had pet appointments, we had car appointments, we had testing appointments, we had dinner back and forth between the two houses. So it was a lot to manage, and now all of a sudden it's quiet again. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with the after chaos or if you're still in chaos or what. Good so far. Good, good. What are you reading these days? That's what I was going to ask. And also, I had a planned question, and now I don't remember. Venus just looked at me and yawned, so that's where we are right now. I'm going to get back on track with videos starting in the new year. I may be doing some different from this streaming. If anyone has plans to do a certain kind of streaming project or anything, let me know. I'd be curious. I'm pretty far behind in my. Oh, that's what I was going to ask. I'm pretty far behind in my watch later queue. 3 or 4 days ago, I got caught up again, and then now I'm behind again. Guess how many videos are in my watch later queue? I dare you. Hey, Leo's here. Hey, Leo, how you doing? Michelle's here. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Happy Christmas. Can I tilt the beanster, without knocking anything over? Hey, Bean, you're on TV. His ears are back, which means he's not listening to me. He's listening to the vent on. Nice. Mr. Vlandis says, reading mostly my own books, trying to fix issues. Oh, good for you. Well done. Bravo. Katie reads and rants. Hi. You've also got a night free. Very nice. So let's see. 1, 2. I should write this down. This should go on a list. I'm a list maker, and I want to keep track of all the book tubers I've met in person. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm up to 4 now, which is so cool. Yeah, the kitty. Gunpowder, fiction, and plot. Even Scott and Nell are here, or Scott or Nell. I don't know who's behind the mask at this point. I guess I'm picking up later in the day, evening, picks up Australia folks. Happy to see you. I never get to be on at the same time as you, so this is good. And Devin's here. Hey, Devin, howdy. We're just talking about holiday transitions and any streaming plans if you guys want to chip in. I started this out by saying I am awash in books. Oh, I can also ask, number 1, how many videos are in my watch later queue? You guys can guess. And number two, I already forgot it. Never mind. That's my holiday transition brain. Oh, Katie says, you are my one and only. Oh, well, honored. Honored. That's really cool. Just Scott today. All right, cool. Well, hello, Scott. 43 on your watch later. Leo is not far from the truth. I am at 55, which I usually like to keep it between 20 and 30 because you saw the tail. Because 20 and 30 is the ones that I'm holding for later because I haven't read the book yet and they're like long-term book discussions. But now I'm up to 55, which is like a good day and a half behind. So Scott says, always miss your live streams as I'm working or sleeping. Yes. Has anyone else met a booktuber in person? I think that was my second question. Michelle says, I gave up on watch later. Well, okay, so Beth Ann and I did a tag about how do you booktube, and one of those questions was, what do you put on your watch later list? Because I put videos that I'm saving for later or that I'm actually going to watch like pretty immediately after. Because my subscription feed is like so full. But maybe people don't do that. I remember discovering that people put 1-star reviews on Goodreads as like a placeholder to come back and read the book because they haven't read it yet. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? That doesn't work. But yeah, people can use it differently. So Mr. Vlandis, I would say that's quite behind. I do YouTube videos about my books and characters, upload Saturdays. Very cool. Oh, the return card. Chrissy's in the house. Hey, Chrissy. Happy Christmas. Katie has 306 on my watch later, and that's not going to happen. Ooh, yeah. That is a tough one. Chrissy says, I've not met a booktuber in person. I want to. Michelle says, no, but I'm catching up with a lovely bookstagrammer for a lunch date in real life very soon. So cool. And yes, Leo, 1 stars as placeholder. That's what I said. I was like, but you can put it on a to read shelf. You do realize this. The star thing is a rating. If you can't rate it if you haven't read it. I mean, maybe that's controversial too. I don't know. But yeah. So watch later lists. Are they for watching in the near future or are they for impossible wishes in the idealized future? I don't know. Controversial. Chrissy, happy Christmas and a good new year. 306 is a lot. We met Kat from Biblio Obscura earlier this year. Oh, right. You did a video with her, I think. Wait, if that's the one I'm thinking of. I think you had 2 guests at the same time where you're doing like couples doing opinions, and that was really cool. But very, very cool. So I'm back. I have more books. I have gifts. This is a transition time, and like I was saying, my family has left, and I am left with my parents and one sister and another sister and a brother have departed, and it's very quiet in comparison. And we're left with stuff like baby bites and diapers and stuff. So I don't know, we're going to do that, and the booster seat and all that stuff. But man, I'm losing my thought really quick tonight. But what was I going to say? We're washing books, family's left, cat's back. I think I'm just tired. So, Mr. Vlandis, you're obviously in a more productive frame of mind. So maybe this isn't the stream for you. I'm just gonna drag you down. Michelle said, if you feel like it, would love to hear about any bookish gifts you got for Christmas. Oh, okay. I have one within reach that is pretty darn cool. So my sister got me this. Let's see. If it's forwards, a woman cannot survive on books alone. She needs a cat. So I thought that was really cute. And apparently my sister was very excited to find, it's like a plaque you put on your wall, like a poster, but tin. So she was very excited about that, which was fun. Um, so yeah, books and cats. That seems to be my theme this year, which is good. Um, I was pretty pleased with the books I got people. Most of them were from Portland or from the place they're from, and thoughtful but small. And a few were from here, sort of last minute, but they're hard to get for. So that's everyone has some people like that. Mr. Flanders sounds like bedtime. Ha ha. Yeah, well, maybe. It's 8:48 here. I mean, that's not my bedtime. I've been staying up till like 11. Late night for me. Um, but yeah, I'm just tired because my signals are going all over the place. That's all. Katie, that's so cute. Yay! Yeah, so I'll put it up in my apartment when I get back. And Michelle, thank you. Um, I finished a book today. I finished Mediocre. I need to finish Segu, and then Katie and I need to start on Once Upon a River. So I'm pretty excited about that. We did an interview at a Mighty Blaze today. Um, yeah, just like at crossroads, I guess. Devin says 11:48 here. So Devin is on the East Coast or in the Southern Hemisphere. Who knows? um, yeah, I don't know many booktubers from the Southern Hemisphere and South America time zone. I guess I don't know. I don't know what would be for far enough east in South America region to be in the Eastern time zone. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. How was Mediocre? I own it, but haven't gotten to it yet. It's good. It's a little different than I expect, right? So Mediocre about white male culture and white supremacy and all that patriarchy and sort of how that comes together. But Ijeoma Oluo, it's over there, so I can't read it, but I think that's the name correctly. Um, she goes like sort of issue or theme by theme and gives a little history, gives a bit about the white male privilege part, but then also backtracks to tell you all, like a bunch of examples about how other people were disadvantaged, and also counter examples of things that are hopeful. So it's a lot packed into each theme. Um, it's a lot, but I thought it was really well done, and there are a few places I've marked, so I'll definitely bring that up. Rating. I don't know, 4.25, 4.5, somewhere in there. Author Lauren Adele. Hello, hello, Lauren. Nice to see you. It's 1 p.m. for Michelle. Yep. Leo says, I keep forgetting to put Once Upon a River on my TBR. There we go. Go Indy now. Hello, my friend. Hey, Joe. How's it going? Devin's in Canada. Okay. Yeah, I just sometimes blank on where people are. So thank you for reminding me. Um, Yeah, Maritimes. Woo woo. If Joe is here, I wonder if Anita is not far behind. Anita's in the Maritimes. She's usually the first to say hello. So, um, it's not bookish, but I got chocolate spoons. So I had hot chocolate tonight, which, if you have caught up with the Yola Boca Float stuff, is the ideal companion to a book. So that worked out well. That was one of my little stocking stuffers. Go Indy now. How is our reading assignment going? You mean our reading assignment? I'm still trying to finish J.P. McLean's Blood Mark. And it might interest you to know that I got a copy for myself like a month ago and a copy for my sister for Christmas. But it took us 3 days to get the copy to my sister because of some Kindle mess up with the address or permissions or something. So um, is her name Joanna? I contacted her on Twitter and said we're having problems, so she sent it to her email directly and she could download it. So all's well that ends well. But This is why I don't like Kindle. I don't like Kindle. My Kobo downloaded just fine. Just fine. And yeah, so yes, supporting indie authors, but I haven't gotten the new one yet. I haven't gotten the one we talked about, but I will let you know when I do. Um, Lauren says, hot chocolate. Yes, these are pistachio flavored milk chocolate, and they're in little spoons. So I thought they were supposed to be stirred into milk, but I'm not sure. I don't know. It was a good stuffer. I'm a chocolate whatever way. Mr. Vlandis, those are good. Oh, okay. Chocolate spoons. Yay. Chocolate spoon love. Who knew? Do you stir them into the drink and it melts? That's genius. Yes. I mean, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Trader Joe's had a spoon that did that last year and it wasn't as popular, so they switched it up to a different type of melt away chocolate drink this year, which I think is better. So, yeah. Can I come on with you and talk about it? I just finished it. Oh, Blood Mark. I think I'm like 60% through. It's very tense. It's like almost uncomfortably tense for me to read because like like the trap is closing. So like, it's good. It's really good. If anyone is wondering, Blood Mark by J.P. McLean, Maclean, and it's a fantasy, and there's no romance, which is different from me. It's just suspense, like thriller fantasy. So, yeah, I'm excited to finish this before the end of the year for sure. Um, Joe says, to be fair, I haven't started the Wilding. It stares at me in my Kindle every time I turn it on. Oh, wait. The Wilding. Is that the one we agreed on? The Wilding. That's the one you agreed on. Oh, right, right, right. I'm reading one you chose and you're reading one I chose. Right, right. Got it. There is a little fling. A fling. I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what a fling is. A fling is a Scottish Highland dance, and I can still do it, I think. But you have to come to a book launch for that. That's the only time I do Scottish flings anymore. Hey, JC is here. Hi, JC. Nice to see you. JC is reminding me of um what I was going to say about 2 minutes ago. So, uh yes, all this other stuff happening, but also I we wanted to consolidate photos from the Japanese contingent before they left so that we could all disperse them easily. So my sister-in-law airdropped her photos to my phone or not my phone, my computer, and I put them on the computer hard drive, sorry, an external hard drive where I keep my photos so that I could disperse them to the family. And then I was like, okay, and then I'll download my photos because I'm getting full on my phone. I had like 300 something from the last 3 weeks. And I did it when the computer wasn't plugged in, and the motherfucker just like deleted them. So normally I press delete when I'm transferring the photos, and this is what I did this time. And I kept saying, your adapter, your like this thingy, is drawing too much power. Don't do that. Don't do that. But it said it was transferring them, and I said, okay, fine, keep going, and it just kept transferring them, and it would show me on the computer in photos. Then I got to the last two pictures and it was just gone. And it deleted them on the phone because that's what Photos told it to do, but they were nowhere to be found in Photos on my computer. So I lost the last 3 weeks of photos with all the family shenanigans and my drive down and all that stuff. So I had 3 unboxings and now 2 are gone, and I only have JC's on my phone because I did it after that debacle. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do with that. But yeah. Oh well. It's just pictures. We still had the time together. Oh, Shay's here too. Shay with the hobbies. Hey. Go Indie Now says Jane and Ethan. That's what I was referring to. A little fling. Oh, you're talking about the romance. Oh, okay. Not the Scottish Highland fling. Come on. Lauren says, hi. Leo says, no. Michelle says, losing photos is the absolute worst. I know. Dang, that's rough. And I meant, come on, an episode of your show and you finish it, not right now, if that's what you thought I meant. No, no, no. I know what you meant later. Yeah. Oh no. Hey, hi. Okay, so everyone's saying hi, hi, hi. Excellent. Um, yeah. And it's just one of those things you're like, okay, I looked everywhere I could on the phone, on the computer, all the little shortcuts that I could do, and they're not there. So you just have to kind of like accept it, shake it off, and move on. So I've tried to do that between last night and today. And I think I'm okay with it. I did take some of them over. Um, and I have my sister-in-law's photos. Those are still fine. One of the pictures I took was the Christmas lights, inspired by Brian at Bookish. He had like a little tour at the end of his last video that was all the excess, the wretched excess of it all, which I thought was funny. And so I just took one going by, which was like one of the brightest on the block, and it was very involved. So I did get a little Christmas lights in case I want to include that anywhere. But I'm not very good at keeping track of B-roll. If anyone has any tips for that, let me know. Filmmakers, indie filmmakers in the house, Joe. But yeah, so yes, JC, I did get it. I did open it. I filmed it last night. I waited and I filmed it, and I'm super excited. And I already used some of the stickers, so I'm very excited about the sticker book, of course. um, yes, 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 yes. So that's another bookish gift I got for the giveaway. Yeah, so lots of books, lots of gifts being passed around. I'm very excited about the books that I got, both for myself and from other people. I got more books from other people than I thought. I don't know. I mentioned two things that might be useful: a butter bell on Etsy and like a replacement toaster oven tray. And I got neither, but it's fine. I got books, and it's kind of funny because I think, does my family think I don't have enough books? Because always more. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get to them eventually, right? So, yes, yes, the books are flowing nicely. And the cat bookish items are as well. So, that's all good. That's all good. If you guys are also behind on your watch later list, let me know what you're doing instead. What are some of the holiday activities? Has anyone gone snowing or snow saucering or ice skating or I don't know, out in the snowy wilderness to explore? Let me know what it's like where you are and what holiday activities you've done that you enjoyed or that you're planning on doing today. Joe says, it's like anything you want to keep, I back it up somewhere, usually an external hard drive that only houses files. Oh, okay. JC, you can never have too many books. Right. I mean, who is I was in someone else's comments. Oh, Lindsay Puckett. She had some sort of funny, like, I'm turning into a troll or some kind of self-deprecating humor about how she has so many cute little cluttery things, but she wanted to sort of declutter in the new year. And I sort of said, troll, hobgoblin, no, it's it's fine, except if you start making stacks and end up having passageways, because that's how you end up on the news. And she was like, "What?" So I think I went a little farther with it than she was thinking. But yeah. So stacks of books that you have to live around are probably too much. So I guess I have a limit, JC. Lauren can never have enough books. I guess that's the popular opinion tonight. Michelle, I have been swimming at the beach. All right. Summer, nice. And now sitting on the couch blasting the aircon and playing Mass Effect. Is Mass Effect a video game? I don't know. Chrissy says, I have been crocheting up a storm. Oh, cool. Okay. Nice. Katie says, no, I've been listening to audiobooks and playing video games. I'm the worst. Audiobooks. I listened to a little bit of an audiobook today when I was packing up from my sister's to come across here. It was Vera by Carol Edgarian, which I saw in Barnes & Noble today. It's about the 1906 earthquake in San Francisco and an interesting teenager who's growing up right amid all the chaos. Pretty interesting. So I like it a lot, but I still got an hour and a half to go. I want to finish that before the end of the year too, definitely. Michelle, I'm jealous, Leo says. JC, also, you can never have too many notebooks and pens. That is true. That is true. Which is why, which is why, where'd it go? Which is why my sister gifted, ooh, it's gonna fall out, gifted me as well as like, she had extra. She had extra and she knew I would be using a paper and pen. So she works at Progressive. Does this, I mean, this, so it's a little pen that's like flow. It's pretty cute. And of course, notebook. So yeah, notebook and pen, right? You can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong, literally. Um, does anyone know what yokumoku is? That's another thing I got. Yokumoku. Let's see. Joe says I got my booster shot today, so I'm trying to take it easy and read and catch up on my watch later list too. Cool. All right, how many are in your watch later list? I'd love to know, Joe, because you try to keep up with everybody. Like the dog father you are. Michelle says it's the middle of a. Oop, I lost it. It's the middle of a ridiculously hot summer here. I mean, no surprise, right? Yes, Mass Effect is a video game. Okay. Thank you, Lauren. Shay says, I've also been crocheting up a storm and shooting videos that I really need to start editing before they're not relevant anymore. Oh, I hear you. That's what happened to my cozy autumn book tag. Nope. It's winter. Yeah. Um, crocheting. That made me think of something. What was it? Man, yeah, maybe Mr. Flandis is right, and it's bedtime. My brain, my little brain. Um, Currently, JC says I'm currently playing around on Canva with my new video editing software that I downloaded yesterday, trying to learn what to do. Cool. Canva is super fun. Yes, Margaret, sci-fi game that actually has a good story, not common to find. Oh, okay. Mass Effect. I just watched my first. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I just watched my first sort of episode of a Doctor Who, and it was like, what is this? What is this silliness? It was pretty silly. But this morning, for a lazy morning to recover after everyone left, my sister and I watched Black Widow. I don't know. Do you guys have opinions? It's a Marvel Universe thing, and I was confused as to number one, I was confused as to when it was because I've seen other Marvel movies that like are before and after Black Widow, so I needed a little primer. But also, um, Black Widow. Also, I must be losing my hearing because I had to ask maybe 10 times throughout the whole movie, like, what did he say? What was that? What was that? If it's not like we can't figure out how to do closed captioning on the movie. So when someone says something and they're mumbling or they all have Russian accents basically in that movie, it's very hard for me to tell what they're saying because I have no familiarity with it. So, oh well. Um, Devin says, I'm counting the seconds until spring. Okay. Oh, Leo likes that pen. The pen is hilarious. It's pretty cute. A flow pen rules. Thank you, Joe. Michelle says, hot. It's definitely nice to go swimming now before the jellyfish come in January. I got stung twice last year trying to avoid. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Uh, I've only heard of jellyfish like swarms or whatever they're called. I have never been near one. I mean, I'm not in the ocean too often either. So, um, holy cow. Oh my. Yeah. Spring can be tomorrow, please. Oh, you guys. It's the 28th today. Yeah, it's December 28th, which means we've only had 7 days of winter. Come on. um, Joe, I only keep 10 at one time. It's my rule of thumb, but I'm pretty caught up with friends. Not a lot of our mutual friends are posting right now, believe it or not. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Um, I'm really excited to see the video that JC and Barrett did as a live a day or two ago. The one about a day ago, content planning, because I was like, oh, I would have wanted to be in on that. That was like my jam. Like, that'd be really cool. So unfortunately, I couldn't because I was driving around my brother and sister-in-law to the mall, to their COVID testing and all that stuff. So it worked out well. We had a good time. Doctor Who is very campy. Yes, that is the word. Shay says, "My bad. I'm just now seeing your comment was moving laundry around. Get those chores done. That's fine." Black Widow was a little too predictable for me. For Joe, was it predictable? I don't. Mm, I don't know that I'd call it predictable, but I'm not very good predicting things. So um, it seemed more narrative than some of their other movies. I liked it. The funny story that goes with that one was that my sister actually saw it first in the movie theater, and one of the first like big jump scare moments, she was just sipping her iced tea or whatever, and it got all over. So, she'll remember that movie for a long time. They had a couple moments like that, and I jumped at one, but I wasn't in a theater with a big thing of soda, so I survived unscathed, which is funny. Leo says, I didn't think I was using my watch later list. I just looked and I have 22 videos on it. What? I wonder how long ago they're from then if you're, yeah, not using it. That would, time capsule watch later. JC, it's okay. How you doing? It was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Gosh, today seems like 2 whole days. It was yesterday because they needed their COVID thing 24 hours within 24 hours of their flight. Oy, oy, oy. I hope it went well. I hope you guys had fun. Had a good audience chat. Chrissy says, I used to use my watch later, but haven't recently because of how busy the holidays have been. Yeah, need to catch up with everyone. Totally. Lauren says that video was fun. Looking forward to the author tube meetup January 3rd. Yes. Shoot, I need to do something for that. Oh my gosh. I'm so behind. But this is gonna change. We're in a transition period. It's okay. You caught up on Go Indie Now once, huh? Me? No. No, I am not. Um, JC, I was challenged to do 22 collaborations in 2022, so this year should be interesting. Oh, okay. Nice. I hope I'm on that list. That would be super fun. Um, who else was I just asking about collaborations? Let's see if my brain will work for this one. Collabs. Nope. Nope. Not a lot going on up there. Michelle says, I'm so out of the loop with the Marvel movies. I've not seen any. Now there's too many. I couldn't be bothered catching up. It could be your year-long project, right? Oh yes, time capsule. Uh, Lauren, yes, you should do all the collabs, author JC. Yes. I was terrified, but I'm slowly getting the hang of it. I think you are. Yeah. Yay, I'm on the list. Okay, cool. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. There's a live sort of group cycling through stream on the 3rd. There's the um, retreat on the 15th, 16th, which is also the day that the interview with Shannon SD Houston is coming out. I feel like there's something at the end of January too. So, um, Shay says today was rough, but the night got better. Also making a late meal after 11, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, I know who it was. It was Britt. Britt was asking about collabs, and I left a comment a couple days ago in hers. Um, I think she said she does comments in batches, and yeah. So she wants to do one with me. JC says, luckily it doesn't have to be 22 people, just 22 periods. So I'm already doing a few with Barrett anyway. Oh, okay. If you're hungry, you have to eat. Take care of yourself. Yes. Today wasn't about enjoying food. It was about fuel. I mean, if you indulge in enough meals, you have leftovers to get through. So just put the right things together and keep going. There's been a lot to do today. Um, I had to, well, I had a lazy morning and then there was a lot to do. Let me clarify that. But yeah, he had a lot to do today too. He had to switch beds. He was on mom's bed under the comforter and now he's here. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot right there. Yep. Yep. He's a trooper. So that I think this is about, oh, we're over 30 minutes. Sorry. I said 30 minutes of fun just to make it a little longer than Sunday's stream, just to have a chat with folks. But um I don't have anything specific on the agenda. So I was just trying to hear about your transitions and holiday events and how you're making it special for yourself, which has been great. Joe says I don't think Anita will be here. It's 1 a.m. where she is. No, she's only 3 hours ahead, so it's midnight. But I think she's on late night stuff, so who knows? I've already lost it again. Yes. Okay. Love to collab with you. It does get easier. Practice makes it easier. Yeah. I'm commenting on something you said a few minutes ago. He's laughing. It happens to everybody. Was I just Oh, when you're fanning. So when I do engagement comments for Mighty Blaze interviews, um, the the unfortunate thing is that I pop people's comments up in StreamYard, but often they're already talking about a different thing by the time like I've written something and looked at a comment and popped it up on the screen. And so it's like, oh, do I put it up to like make the person feel like they're being heard, or do I keep it down because I don't want to distract the people talking? And yeah. So the glamorous life of a producer, what can I say? uh, 4 hours ahead. Who in Canada is 4 hours ahead? Hmm. Okay. I thought Nova Scotia is with Eastern time, so 3 hours. But um, Devon can correct you if you're wrong. um, True that. Eat when you need to. Eat what you need to. It's all good. Well, that is my lovely chat, and obviously, the brain is not all here. So thank you for bearing with me. I'm gonna retreat to the Yokumoku. This is what Keiko brought. It's like little cigar wafer cookies without a filling inside. They're pretty good. So I'm gonna treat myself to one of those and drink lots of water, and hopefully my brain will be back tomorrow so that I can be in a better frame of mind to talk about all the collabs and the plans and the goals and all that stuff. So sounds good. Um, I'm not. She and I have been doing late videos for a long time. Okay, I don't know what that comment's meaning, but it's okay. Cookies! Yes, cookie time. So I hope everyone has a little treat tonight or this afternoon and has a lovely day. So happy holidays, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, tuning in. Like the stream, even if you're on your phone and it takes an extra swipe or click or whatever, that would be most appreciated. And I'll see you again soon with an actual video, I promise, talking about books. And maybe it'll be dog shaming video themed, but with a twist, because it's me. All right. Bye, everybody.